My name is Angela Pratt, and I am seeking re-election to the Osage Nation Congress because I have dedicated my life and career to the service of others. And for the past 4 years, I have had the honor and privilege of serving our Osage people. It was also a pleasure to work with our Osage people and countless others throughout our nation and within our community, as well as with other tribes. And I think it's important to possess a love and a passion for what you do, and that passion drives hard work, and I believe that I've worked hard. And when I began on Congress 4 years ago, I dove in and I learned as much as I could, as quickly as I could, and I involved myself in as much as I could. And I believe that I've given the time and dedication and effort of myself that at the level of expectation that I would have in choosing someone to lead myself and my children, and that's why I'm running. My education is I hold an Associate of Arts degree in psychology and a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology with a minor in criminal justice. And my work experience is started as an 18-year-old girl as a wildland firefighter for the Cheyenne and Arapaho tribes, and that was a really good time, and it was hard work. And I often describe it as something that turns boys and girls into men and women, but it was a lot of fun and during that time, and I think I'm just wired that way. I appreciate that sense of camaraderie and mission, working together to accomplish a mission, and so that was a lot of fun, and that also piqued my interest in the military. And I think that serving is something I always knew I would do. I just didn't know in what capacity or when, but so it did pique my interest, and so I enlisted in the United States Army, and I served honorably as a Patriot missile crew member, and that was a lot of fun too. And it was hard work, but again, that sense of just the togetherness of working to accomplish a mission and coming together and the communication that it takes, and I just have a great love and level of respect for my brothers and sisters in arms and my fellow veterans, and it's hard to put into words what that means to me. And so that was a good time in my life. And from there, I got out, completed my enlistment, and I went to school to utilize my GI Bill, and I also worked for the Veterans Administration as a Veterans Education Benefits Counselor while working towards my degree. And upon obtaining my degree, I went to work for the Drug Enforcement Administration, and that was a good time too. I learned a lot in that time. I gained a lot of experience in that time, and I did that for 7 years, and then in 2010 I came to work for the Osage Nation as a program director. At that time it was the TANF, General Assistance, and Crisis Assistance Programs, now known as Financial Assistance. And and then in 2010, in 2014 I was elected to Congress. And since that time I've worked hard, and I am really proud of my congressional resume. And as I stated before, I dove in and learned as much as I could. And so I sat on every standing committee, and at least one, if not two, select committees. And that was my commitment to ensure that I would learn and be as involved as I could, and attend board meetings that fell within those committees of jurisdiction, and also be present in the community and support community events. And I have tried my best to do so, to support the employees of the nation and the work that they do, because they're so vital in our how we operate as a nation. And so I'm really appreciative of them, and I try to attend as much as I can. Well, I would like to add that, first of all, the importance of voting. So I hope everyone gets out and votes. And again, to emphasize the commitment that I have shown in the last 4 years, and will continue to do so. I was elected speaker in September 2016, and then unanimously re-elected by my peers in April of 2017. And that has been a rewarding experience, and it's a lot of work. And I was up to the challenge, and I believe that I've provided good leadership and would continue to do so. So I humbly ask for your vote, and I invite you to come to my camp on election day. I'm not quite sure what we're eating yet, but that's always important to people, so I'm not quite sure yet. But I just ask that you consider me for re-election. And I am last on the ballot, so don't forget me. I'm number 15 on the ballot.